So very briefly, formal ecclesiologies are those things that if I ask you what do you believe, this is what you would say. So it's your theological heritage, denominational history, the claims, what you say are the structures of the church, whether or not they do what we expect them to. So what would you claim to be the priorities of the church? Mission statements, strategy, strategic plans, all of that. While functional ecclesiologies is if I followed you around, what would I see? If I name the beliefs that I see lived out in your functions, that's what would go into this column. Activities and practices, how participants act inside or just outside those structures, the influence that I see really happening in the church, visible habits, how authority functions, not just what the claims are. So what have you observed? Think of a church either that you're in now or you're real familiar with because of your own participation recently, and think through what you observed there. Juan and I write in our book, Churches, Cultures, and Leadership, if there is no one ideal strategy or model for all churches, then each particular church, usually in local networks and other associations, must gain competencies and capacities that are specific to its own time and place. In order to do this, the leaders of a church need to gain skills in theological reflection. This is what's called practical theology. This is not an approach that selects a theory and applies it, which is called theory to practice. The process we propose is messier and better than that. If a church is to live in responsiveness to and dependence on God, reflective discernment is a continuous practice rooted in the current environment and experiences of the church.